let's just first start with Murray State, I guess. What do you think about playing the Razors in the first round?
Yeah, I'm excited. Obviously, haven't seen them play very much on a scout, but we'll see. We'll handle it tomorrow during practice, but I'm really excited.
Anything that jumps off the page? Do you know anything about them? They've got a Waterloo West native on the team. I don't know if you know much else about that
I know
team.
she played for All Iowa Attack,
Okay.
so I heard some of the girls talking. So
yeah. How do you feel about going? Have you been to Norman, Oklahoma before?
My mom's actually from Bartlesville, Oklahoma, so I've been to Oklahoma quite a few times.
Okay. It's been a while since we've talked to you guys. Just to walk me through the last week and a half since the end of the Big Ten tournament. Just been a lot of practice. Anything else substantial you guys been up to?
Not too much. We got a couple of off days, which was nice to regroup, reset. I know some girls got to go home as well, so that was probably nice. But just spending some quality time together, team bonding, and we've been having a couple hard practices, which have been good. We're working on a couple things.
How, I guess, strong is the confidence in this team getting to this point, knowing that this is kind of where Iowa's done its thing recently?
Yeah, I think everyone has a ton of confidence, and we're just so excited to still be playing, and we don't want that to stop. So we're going to come into practice every day and give it our all, and then we're going to head out to Oklahoma and give it our best shot.
What was the wait like this year? You had to wait till the
Oh my
last
gosh. My heart was beating so hard every time. It was fun, though. The anticipation is funny, but we were excited. We were just waiting for anyone to be called.
Did I hear an audible sigh when LSU was not going to be the potential second?
I did hear that. That was a potential. I like where we're at. That's
Okay.
all I got to say.
What was that feeling like, just having to wait so long to hear I would be called? What was it
Yeah,
like?
the anticipation definitely built up, but just hearing our name called, and this is the 4th year I've been on an Iowa team to make the NCAA tournament, so it's really exciting. I'm really grateful to do it with this group.
What's maybe the different approach, I guess, now that this is the first time that you play on this team that you haven't been at home for the first couple rounds of the tournament? So any big different approach that you're going to be going into with these first hopefully 2 games?
Not much of a different approach. I just say a lot of confidence and doing what we have to do in the hotel room and eating the right foods while we're on the road is really important.
You guys had a lot of road success coming down the stretch. Big wins: Michigan, Nebraska, Minnesota, close Ohio State. Just how much does that further fuel the confidence that you can go somewhere else and take care of business?
I think no matter where we play, we have all the confidence, and we're, like I said, just excited to keep playing, and this group of girls doesn't want to stop playing basketball together. So we're excited to have some more practices before we head out.
That was pivoting to looking back a little bit. You talked about playing more games with this group of girls. You were emotional after the loss in the Big Ten tournament, obviously, and I didn't know if a lot of that emotion was because of the loss or because it feels like the days are a little more numbered now, where it's a little bit more finite, where the end is coming a little bit more.
Definitely a little bit of both. I think obviously the loss stings, but it hurts more just knowing that that's my last Big Ten tournament wearing Iowa across my chest, so it's definitely bittersweet, but I'm excited. Obviously the days are dwindling down, but you don't really think about it in the moment. I just want to work as hard as possible and give this team the best shot to win.
You talk about wearing last time for Iowa across chest in the Big Ten tournament, but now this is the bigger tournament, NCAA, so just with you knowing it's going to be your last time in the big tournaments, what are your thoughts on that?
I'm just really excited. I want to go out there and play and compete against some really great teams. And obviously, like I said, just getting a couple more practices with these girls and getting to compete with them is really special. So obviously this is some of the last games coming down the stretch as a senior, but it's definitely the most fun times of college basketball.
Do you feel like you have the NCAA tournament kind of routine down? Just not so much in the games, but just kind of, like you said, the downtime, the flow of quick turnarounds and all that?
Yeah, I guess so. I think just playing in it for 4 years and the last 2 playing as many games as possible. I think we know how to handle the travel like that and what we need to do to play at our best when game time comes around.
What's the key to when you have as much of a break as you guys get from the Big Ten tournament to the beginning of the NCAA tournament? What are the keys to making sure that there is no rust to knock off in that first game?
Yeah, there definitely is a very long break. I feel like we haven't played a game in quite a while, but I think we do a great job of competing at a high level and practice every day and pushing each other to be at our best. So I don't think that's a problem, but obviously when we get to game time, we haven't played in 2 weeks when we play on Saturday, so it'll be fun just to get back out there, but preparation and practice is going to be key this week.
Keeping that focus, does that kind of start with you and some of the older ladies that have been through this and won a bunch of games and been through the NCAA tournament?
For sure. I think, yeah, I think we know what it takes, and having a lot of practices, like usually we have 2 practices before a game or 3 practices, and this will be 2 weeks. So I think just the practices can be longer, especially the last week. We don't know who we're playing, but that's the time where we got to get better and got to push each other, and I think we did that really well. So I'm excited.
What? Hey, Sid.